If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and let's get into it. To Kill a Mockingbird book summary. To Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper Lee, takes place in a small fictional town in Alabama called Maycomb in the 1930s during the Great Depression. The main characters are a girl named Jean Louis Finch, or also referred to as Scout in the book. The book is narrated from her first-person perspective. Her brother Jeremy Atticus Finch is also a main character and is referred to as Jem. Another main character is their father Atticus, who is a lawyer with very high morals, and their friend Dill from Mississippi, who comes almost every summer. They are all curious about a man named Arthur Radley, or mostly referred to as Boo Radley. The legend has it that he is some kind of monster. Despite being called a monster, the children still want to know more about Boo Radley, and try to leave notes on his window with a fishing pole, but Atticus catches them and tells them to never do it again. But regardless of this, one night the children try to sneak into the Radley house. Boo's brother Nathan Radley fires his gun and the children run away, but Jem quickly realizes that he lost his pants on the fence, and when he returns to get them, they have been sewn up and folded. Other weird things also happen, like a tree near the Radley house that has a hole in it, and little gifts are left for the children, including pennies, chewing gum, and more. The children try to leave a note to whoever is doing it, but Boo's brother puts cement in the hole. The next winter ends up with the Finch's neighbor Miss Maudie's house catching on fire. Scout and Jem watch the fire close to the Radley house, and someone puts a blanket around Scout. She later notices that it was Boo Radley. Later in the book, Atticus takes a case on a black man named Tom Robinson, who is accused of sexually assaulting Mayella Ewell. Because Tom is a black man, the Finch family receives a lot of racist remarks from the town, but Atticus still insists on taking the case because of his high moral standards. As the trial comes closer, Atticus's sister Alexandra comes to stay with the family. Dill runs away from his home and stays in Maycomb for the summer of Tom's trial. The night before the trial, Tom is moved to the county jail, fearing the possibility of lynching. Atticus stays with Tom because of this. Jem gets concerned about Atticus's safety, and the three children sneak out to find him. A group of men arrive to kill Tom, but Scout's innocence stops the mob and they end up leaving. When it comes to the trial, there is a lot of back and forth debating, and it even seems that the trial may be in Tom's favour, because he only has one arm due to an accident years prior. But after hours of deliberation from the mostly white jury, Tom is found guilty. Atticus ends up relying on an appeal to possibly free Tom, but Tom tries to escape from prison and is shot and killed in the process. Scout has trouble handling the result of the trial and feels that her reliance on humanity has been destroyed. Mr. Ewell, Mayella's father, threatens Atticus and others that have some connection to the trial. He gets his revenge on Scout and Jem when they are walking home from a Halloween play. He follows them home and attempts to murder them. Jem ends up breaking his arm, but Boo Radley shows up and stabs Mr. Ewell, saving the children. To protect Boo, the sheriff decides to say that Mr. Ewell fell on his own knife attempting to murder the children, so that Boo is not trialed for murder. Scout meets Boo for the first time and walks Boo home, and they never see each other again.